What's going on, you guys? I'm here today to remind y'all that if you plan on applying for a temporary residency for Mexico, you should do it as soon as possible. If you were planning on waiting towards the end of the year or towards the middle of the year, or maybe in a couple months to start the process to get the visa and then eventually go to Mexico to get your permit and finalize the process, I recommend you do it if you can as soon as possible. And I say that because the financial requirements, the amount of money you need to show that you're earning every month for the past 6 months, that goes up every year. That amount, depending on what it is, it varies depending on the consulate you decide to go to. That goes up every year because it's based off of the Mexican minimum wage. And the Mexican minimum wage tends to go up every year, which basically means that you're just gonna have to show you're making more and more money per year to actually get the temporary residency visa. So if you wanna get the visa while it's cheaper and it fits your financial requirements at this moment, I recommend you apply this year and lock that in, and then once you get the visa, then you can go to Mexico and then finish the process. And I would say not to stress yourself out if you've been planning to get this visa and you're seeing me make this video saying that you need to apply now. Don't stress yourself. Everything will work out in due time, in my opinion. But if you have the means to do it now or in a couple months, couple weeks, I think you should start the process, or at least start researching exactly how to get the process done. So when you have the financial means to apply, you have the past bank statements for the past 6 months, you got the right consulate that you want to go to, you'll be good to go. And another reason I would say to apply as soon as possible is that residency programs and their requirements, they change and they tend to get more difficult. They might add a couple more extra requirements, a couple more hoops you got to go through, or they might up the financial amount to where it becomes unattainable for a large amount of people that want to get the residency or got it in the past. So yeah, you want to just avoid all that, any potential changes in the future, major changes that might limit you from getting the residency, and just apply now and get the residency. And if you want to know all the information you need, or at least majority of the information you need to get a good understanding of how to get your temporary residency visa for Mexico, and then your temporary residency permit, and then actually some tips when you go to the immigration office in Mexico, I have 3 videos explaining all of that. So please check out the channel and you'll get a lot more valuable information in regards to Mexican temporary residency.